So DanTDM finally addressed the KSI drama on this podcast, and today I want to talk briefly about it. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Chol delivering an update. Remember a while ago when DanTDM made a tweet criticizing a product made by KSI, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, and then KSI decided to respond to the criticism like a mature adult.
Looks like crap to me while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
And yes, that's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Okay, maybe not very mature, but anyways, DanTDM recently went on a podcast with Tommy in it, and I have no idea who that is. But DanTDM had some, well, somewhat interesting things to say regarding that KSA drama, and I want to show you some of this.
Yeah, with the whole Twitter stuff that happened, the aura was quite strong.
That's what he goes on about. I think
I couldn't believe that. It was like,
was it mad?
Yeah, like the whole. It felt a bit Game of Thronesy. Like the whole internet like had my back, which was kind of wild.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. Was it? Were you just sat in your room like, this is a bit mad?
Yeah, it was a bit ridiculous, but like.
It was
like
awesome.
2 weeks.
And then the living the dream.
Living the dream was crazy. Mate, he's been crying for like 2 weeks straight, and you come in and just like, I have a great life. That was incredible.
That was my way of like.
You went for him now and all.
You did like 2 days
KSI.
ago.
Yeah, but he didn't reply. He didn't reply.
Well, he's learned, hasn't he?
You'll be living the dream soon.
I really like the idea that like he didn't know that. I'm going to sound like such a... He didn't know that you had more aura than him. What I just enjoyed is like, he couldn't get around his head why... I don't think he's never not been the top dog before. The way I described it is like, if you're in school and like me and Jack are year 8s and he's like a year 10, and then for the first time ever, the really kind year 11 goes, no. And he's like, never had that happen before.
I think
it was
it's
just...
more as well, like I couldn't be bothered to like fight. Like he loves the whole back and forth. That's what the whole boxing stuff's
what he
about.
wants,
Like I get
it?
it. I understand it. But it was funnier to not feed into it because
just exhausting.
You just watch it happen. It was fun.
Gotta give a fair round of applause for DanTDM here. He chooses the silent treatment, which is honestly the best option in a situation like this. Sometimes if you keep fighting, you will only make the situation worse. So sometimes you have to be mature enough and be like, I'm not gonna fight, which makes DanTDM earn a lot of respect from people here.
You should make a song called Thin of It. just really like rip it off to like the nth degree. Thin of It.
Personally, I would be very open to the idea of DanTDM making that song. Now, I don't know about you, but I used to watch DanTDM religiously back when I was a kid. Back when he was making Minecraft videos with Dr. Trayaurus or whatever his name was. And back when everyone knew TDM stands for the Diamond Minecart. And let me tell you, the guy is good at making songs. I remember seeing him make a parody of that Taylor Swift song.
We are never, ever, ever going to the nether.
Yeah, I honestly prefer this over the original. But anyways, let's continue.
It was because when all three of them clapped back,
Oh, yeah.
and you were just 1v3 in. It was like...
You know what's funny as well? My wife was always like, just think before you tweet. That was one time I didn't really think too much before tweeting. Usually I'll type it out and be like, no, I can't bother, delete it.
Yeah.
So then I didn't tell her for like 3 days, and she's not on Twitter really. So I didn't tell and then I kept getting notifications from my phone. I was like, oh, Logan Paul's responded. Jimmy's messaged you. KSI's responded. I was like, well, I'm going to have to mention something now.
What was it like? Hey, babe, so...
Yeah. She was like, oh, well, I agree with you, but maybe you should just not kind of like stoke the fire anymore. I was like, okay.
I totally understand what he tries to say here, but in this case, in this very case, I think it was good for DanTDM to publish that tweet, because it led to us witnessing KSI being a crybaby, Okay, KSI is always a crybaby about the different things, but we witnessed KSI being a crybaby to the DanTDM tweet, you know, and it created arguably the funniest drama that this year had to offer. But anyways, this was all I had to say for now. See you next time and peace out.